Hey Josh, it's Wednesday, and first off, to answer your question from last week, honestly, it's a bit hard for me to really tell. I don't really know the whole modern, postmodern theories, or I guess not theories, but distinguishing factors of them, I suppose. I would say that I would personally consider from your video, it did really seem like a postmodern era, but it is a bit hard for. I'm assuming that what Justice was saying after before you turned the camera off was something along the lines of all that I heard was you can't, and then the video ended. So I don't know what he was trying to say, but anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah. So, anyway, for this video, well, I'll get what's the saying? Toss the cat out of the bag or whatever, and say, not surprised about the outcome with the impeachment hearing, or impeachment trial, sorry, was exactly as I had expected it to turn out, and kind of sucks, but at the same time, I don't know, it's not at all surprising. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm gonna talk a little bit about, since I've not talked about it in a little while, I kind of want to talk about some characters of mine. More specifically, most specifically, one character of mine. So, on Saturday, I had a session for my Waterdeep campaign, the group that I have that with, and it was a really good one. I don't know how much I have talked about my character for that campaign, but long story short, his father his father was the big bad, or the BBEG, and had convinced my character's twin brother that my character had made a deal with Asmodeus, and which was technically true, but because reasons that I won't get into right now, but convinced my character's twin brother that my character was evil, essentially, and or was not going for the greater good, I suppose is a better way of putting it. So we were in the part of the dungeon where, in Dwemer Core, which is Hallister's, who is the main antagonist. I don't know how much you know about Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but Hallister is the headmaster of that, and Hallister ended up putting. There was a lot of stuff that built up to this, but Hallister ended up pitting the two of them, or my character and his twin brother, up against each other in a one-on-one, and both my character and his twin brother ended up dying in it, like permadead, and it really hit me hard. A lot harder than it probably should have, but the reason behind it is because the character that I was playing for that, Zephyros, he very much he was the character that was most like me. A lot of the things that I did were things that a lot of the things that he did in the campaign were things that I would have done personally had I been in those situations, and like I said, he was the closest to me out of any of my characters, and so when he perma-died, I was just like, wow, well, it was kind of my own fault, because basically my character served the Raven Queen and basically felt that death was the ultimate sacrifice and that he did not want to be revived or would he have died. And so he basically refused any healing when he was dying because it was, I don't know, I I feel like I should have gone for it, but at the same time, I don't think Zephyros would have been able to. He wouldn't have been the same without his twin brother. So yeah, it did hit hard, and my camera is dying, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. So, Josh, my question for you is: have you ever had a character death that really hits you hard? Um, I kind of wish that I could have gone on a bit longer, but camera is dying, and I don't feel like remaking this. So that'll do it for this video. So, Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.